All right, let's dive in. Today, we are not just looking at some cute schoolcraft project. No. We are breaking down a high-stakes, super creative escape mission. The objective here is survival. And the tools? Well, they're glitter, glue, and a really good story.
So, just imagine this for a second. The air's getting chilly, everyone's excited for the big feast, but for you, it's not a celebration. It's a deadline. The problem is crystal clear, and you have got to think fast.
And the solution? It's genius in its simplicity. You go undercover. You become someone or, something else entirely. This is the big idea behind one of the most clever elementary school projects I've ever seen.
So, here's how we're going to break this all down. We'll start with the main problem our turkey is facing. Then, we'll get into the escape plan itself. After that, we'll look at a real case study, Tommy the turkey. We'll see his plan in action, find out if it actually worked, and then zoom out to see the real genius behind this whole project.
Okay, first things first. We have to establish the stakes. I mean, every great escape story has a life-or-death mission, and this one is no different. It all boils down to the one huge problem every single turkey faces in November.
This one line, right from the project's instructions, it just sets the stage perfectly, doesn't it? It's not just, hey, let's make a craft. It's a genuine call to action. You can feel the urgency, the clear and present danger to our feathered friends.
So, we know the problem. Now, let's get to the truly ingenious solution. How in the world does one turkey outsmart an entire holiday tradition? Well, it all starts with a brilliant, well-thought-out escape plan.
Now, this is absolutely key. It's not just about how you look. A successful mission needs two parts. First, yeah, you need the physical disguise. But second, and this is maybe even more important, you need a story, a compelling backstory. Your alibi has to be completely airtight.
And what's so great here is just the pure creative freedom. I mean, the sky's the limit. The whole point is to become so unexpected, so completely far from anything you'd see on a dinner table that you just disappear. A pop star? A ballerina? A snowman? Come on, who would ever think to eat a snowman?
Okay, enough with the theory, let's move into practice. Let's look at a field agent who actually pulled this off. We're going to open up a specific case file here and see exactly how this escape plan works in the real world.
This is our guy, our protagonist. Tommy found himself in that classic Thanksgiving pickle and decided, you know what? I am not going to be the main course this year. He chose to take action.
And just listen to his own words. You can feel the panic, can't you? For him, this isn't some abstract idea. It is a very real, very terrifying thing that happens every single year. That fear is what fuels this entire creative operation. It's all about survival.
So, with his life on the line, how did Tommy actually do it? This next part is all about the nitty-gritty, the details of his transformation from a potential dinner into something else entirely.
And this is just brilliant. This is where the strategy comes in. See, Tommy didn't just pick a random costume. He chose an identity that had a defense mechanism built right in. The logic is flawless. A football player is an athlete, a hero, not food.
Now let's look at the gear, because it's always the little details that sell the whole thing, right? The custom jersey, that resourceful little helmet he made from a cereal box, and this part is my favorite. He practiced a touchdown dance. He wasn't just wearing a costume, he was living the character.
And here he is, fully committed. He's even adopted the local battle cry. By shouting this, he's not just blending in. He's actually aligning himself with the very people he's trying to hide from. It's a total psychological masterstroke.
Okay, so we've seen the plan, we've seen the execution, but the biggest question of all still remains. Did any of it actually work? Let's get to the climax of the story.
This is it, the moment of truth. After all that planning, all the crafting, all the method acting, did Tommy the turkey actually manage to pull it off? Did he fool the farmer and win his freedom?
And there you have it, success. The farmer doesn't see a turkey, he sees a fan. The disguise, the performance, it was all so convincing that Tommy's real identity was completely invisible. The alibi held up.
The outcome is clear. Tommy completely evaded his fate. He didn't just survive, he triumphed. And you have to love this line from his story, scoring freedom points. It just perfectly captures the spirit of his amazing victory.
So, now that we've seen Tommy's incredible success, let's zoom out for a minute. Because this whole thing, this disguise a turkey project, is designed to be so much more than just a fun little holiday craft.
At its very core, this is a powerful educational tool disguised as a game. It uses this really compelling story, The Great Escape, to teach some really fundamental skills in communication and problem solving.
And when you break it down, look at all the things being taught here. Students aren't just gluing feathers. They're learning how to solve a complex problem creatively. They're practicing writing from a first-person point of view. They're building a full story, and maybe most importantly, they're developing empathy by literally putting themselves in the turkey's shoes.
So when you boil it all down, that's what this is really about. This one single activity cleverly bundles 3 absolutely essential skills into one incredibly fun and memorable package.
And that leaves us with one final question. For you, if you were in Tommy's shoes, life on the line, what disguise would you choose? What's the ultimate alibi? The most foolproof escape plan? It's a fun question, sure, but it's also a real test of your own creativity.